Hey guys, so we are back with more Skred action today. We're gonna see how it goes. Testing's been going fairly well. It's not been 100% fantastic, but it's been pretty good. We're gonna keep this. I have been pretty impressed with the deck on the overall though, so I will say that. I just played a game though and lost to an allies deck, so I am hoping to do a little bit better than that. The biggest problem was that his creatures were able to get too large. They were too large for my removal spells, so serum missions. Okay, so something blue. Don't know what it is yet, but we will shortly, I assume. Another mountain means that we're going to hit everything, or we could hit everything on curve, although we didn't, because I didn't play Bolt. Okay, so maybe mono blue is what's going on. We're going to try to Boros Reckoner here. If it doesn't resolve, it doesn't resolve. That's fine. This is just mono blue control. Maybe it's taking turns. Alright. Well, if we're lucky, we can resolve the P and Kia here. That is pretty nifty. So, yeah, we'll pass. 4 power on the field, with the potential to do 6 damage next turn, though I probably wouldn't do that. Okay, so it's not just blue. Swing for 4. Okay, so I have my opponent at 16. We'll throw a Thopter at him in response. Start combat, swing 1. So we have him at 13. 12. Our hand is a little slow at this point just because we didn't draw into any like major threats after the Reckoner was gone. But that being said, I think we're still in a fairly good spot because Volcanic Vault can't be countered, which makes it a little bit harder for our opponent to do things. Maybe this is a Blue Moon deck, but just a really weird version. I'm not seeing Burst Lightning in that deck. I think we have to try to Chandra here. Well, that stinks. Yeah, pass. So this is most probably Blue Moon, be my guess. I don't know why you wouldn't have just drawn. The Thopter wasn't really that threatening. Probably didn't have any ways of dealing with it, I guess, but... Got 3 cards in hand, so yeah, I'm not 100% sure what he has in hand, but guess we'll find out. Okay. So now we know he had a bolt in hand, no longer has one. Come on. I think now is the time to bolt him. Okay, so Skred, decent removal, but right now I'm not really worried about removing things so much as I am actually getting a threat on the board. Because as he draws more cards and I don't draw threats, our chances of winning become slimmer and slimmer. There's a bolt, so that at least puts him at 6. Okay. Most likely has Cryptic, but we're going to try it anyway. Okay. So double remand. Decent tempo. If we can resolve the Reckoner, though, I think we can win this one fairly easily. With our current hand. Yeah, I think we just try to Koth first. See what he does with that. So we will set his counter to 4, untap, start combat, swing 4. And then we just win with Volcanic Fallout. Okay, so moving into this game 2, that was most likely a Blue Moon of sorts, which Blood Moon doesn't scare me. Boil is good. If he's running Moon, he's probably not too afraid of Blood Moon. So I'll take those out, actually. Banefire is very good. Dragon's Claw, because he is trying to win basically via burn, mostly. So Dragon's Claw can be okay. I'm not sure what else I need, really, in this matchup. I think that I just stick with the Boil and the Banefire. I don't know what else I really want to take out. Roast, maybe. But it's just another burn spell that I can actually hit, Boros Reckoner with. So I'm just going to try this. I have enough removal to deal with, Snapcasters and slower threats. Of course, if I get outburned, I get outburned, and that's just the name of the game. But I don't see a slot that I really want to fill with Dragon's Claw right now. So, but if I feel like that's a necessity after this game, if we go to a game 3, then I'll make that change. I'm glad that I have early game scrying sheets. It should help me fix my mana, or at least it should help me not only fix my mana, but get up in mana count so that I can play more cards later. Two scrying sheets. It's interesting. Okay. I cannot play a turn 3 Boros Reckoner with the way I played my lands. I guess I should have played a mountain this turn, but I don't think it was likely that I was going to draw into a mountain. At least that's my perception. It's still probably a misplay, but that's not a mountain. So we will probably try to next turn Chandra. Chandra is, I think, very, very good in this matchup. There's our mountain. Alright, so actually, do I want to play the Chandra, or would I prefer to play the Reckoner? He's probably holding up Cryptic right now. So really, we want him to counter whatever we play, though, so we can potentially play Boil. Because that just basically wins the game for us. I think we play Reckoner. Okay. I think I'll try to Chandra first. If we can get this to resolve, we're doing quite well. So that counters to 5. Go ahead and hit him and Snapcaster. And end turn. So Chandra resolving is actually quite a big deal. Of course, you could potentially, I guess, kill it with like a bolt and an electrolyze, but that's 2 cards wasted on 1 threat of mine. And if he does end up having to do that, leave up 1 mana, and I'd be able to Boil, which is gross. So he's going to double bolt it. Okay. Leaving up Cryptic mana. I think I'm still going to try to Boil here. So he's going to Cryptic it, but that's okay, because now he's got to Cryptic that spell instead of something else. Although Boyle would have, I think, just won the game. If only Boyle were a 3-drop. That would be really broken. Because Dark Dwellers being Dark Dwellers, that would be very unfortunate for any opponent. So many lands. What is going on? Do I have anything in my graveyard that I actually want to cast right now? No, I don't. I think I'm just going to try to Dark Dwellers anyway. Okay. Let's go ahead and kill it. We also haven't seen any relics, which would be really helpful in this matchup because that turns off his graveyard. Alright, so I'm cool with Pia. Let's see if it resolves. Yay! Alright, so this should be quite good for us, at least I hope. Even if he like bolts Pia or something, like I'm pretty satisfied with the way that this 2 Thopters is still pretty good, in my opinion. Okay. Well, I guess I can at least get value out of one of the Thopters, right? Yeah. Really need to stop drawing mountains at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of our 23 lands, and we're only 17 cards in. Okay, so Skred. Really, I really need to start hitting some stuff. Resolving Boyle was, or not resolving Boyle, I guess, was kind of unfortunate, but see what we can find atop our library. Pia and Kiran. Let's see if that's good enough. Yay! Okay, so he's at 14 now. So we're not doing terribly. See, next turn we can deal 8 plus a fallout, which is 10, maybe a 4. Not quite enough. I'm not going to scrying sheets at the end of the turn for the sake of being able to hold mana up, so if he tries to kill Pia in response to doing that, that I'd be able to sack a Thopter and deal damage. Dark Dwellers. Alright, what are you finding, sir? Okay, in response, I'll sack a Thopter to deal damage to Dark Dwellers. Ancestral Vision seems not fun for us to face right now. But of course, if, well, that's not great, but depending on what we draw here, we could be okay. And depending on what his hand looks like. Okay, there's a mountain. Let's try again. See if we hit the lottery again. Well, Pia Kiran again. He's got to be tired of facing that card. We've got 3 cards in hand. We don't know any of them, so 2, 3, Electrolyze, killing the Pia. Okay, sure. I didn't want to sack a Thopter because I think that having the Thopters on the field at this point is probably better. We've seen almost half of our lands, and we're not halfway through our library yet. So, but that's okay. Okay, we'll go ahead and scrying sheets at the end of turn. And then I don't really want to do it again, so that if he were to do something, I'd have a response. Not that it really matters, but go ahead and start combat. Attack. And combat, second main, we'll play a Reckoner. Yeah, so Boros Reckoner right now is going to be actually nearly impossible for him to beat, I think. A roast. So to start combat, attack for 5. We'll go ahead and Skred the Reckoner. So in response to him countering, we'll go ahead and Skred it. so there you have it. We win Blue Moon in 2. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.